everyone, Old School Pokemon here. So, today's video got some really exciting, yet kind of scary news to share with everyone. If you watched the interview that I did with Pokemon Radar back a couple weeks ago, you probably have an idea on where I'll be going with this video. I also mentioned this within my December 2020 and 2020 eBay sales video, towards the end of that video. So if you watch that video throughout, you might have an idea on where I'll be going with this video. First off, for those of you who don't know my current situation, eBay has never actually been my full-time job or primary source of income. It's always been something that I've been hugely passionate about, something that I really, really enjoy doing, and something that I have a lot of fun doing. However, it's always been a side business or secondary source of income for me. My actual full-time job. So I graduated from college in 2015, so my full-time job for the past 5 years or so has been working on a cargo ship. Now, how that works is I basically fly from my house to this cargo ship, wherever in the world the ship is at that time, and I work on this cargo ship, traveling around the world, visiting all kinds of different countries, stopping in all kinds of different ports, delivering cargo from one place to the other, working on this cargo ship for about 3 to 4 months. That's usually the standard type of contract that I have. So I'm away working 3-4 months. During that time period, I have my eBay store shut down. Basically what I do is I place my eBay store in vacation mode, which it leaves all of my eBay listings active. However, it hides them and prevents people from purchasing those listings just because I am away and I don't have anyone back home to process orders, package orders, answer emails, all that other stuff. So I just shut down my eBay store and focus on my actual full-time job during that 3-4 month time period. After my contract is up, I fly from the ship back to my house, and I spend that next 3-4 months at home on vacation. The company I work for is really good about giving an even on-off time. So if I work on the ship for 3 months, usually get to come home for about 3 months. If I work for 4 months, usually get to come home for about 4 months, so on and so forth. During that 3-4 month period where I'm at home on vacation, really don't have any responsibilities towards my full-time job, so that's when I'm able to solely focus on my eBay business, growing my eBay store, expanding my inventory, all that other fun stuff. So when I get home, I turn off that vacation mode setting. All my listings pop back up into my eBay store, and people are able to start purchasing from my eBay store. I basically pick up from where I left off before I had to shut my eBay store down and return to my full-time job. That's how it's been for the past 5 years or so. I've kind of always viewed that as having the best of both worlds because I have that guaranteed income, that steady paycheck from my full-time job, plus all the benefits that come along with having that full-time job in terms of retirement plan and health insurance and all that other fun stuff. Then on the flip side, I'm able to spend 3-4 months at home on vacation where I'm able to solely focus on my eBay business, expanding my eBay store, growing my inventory, and all that fun stuff. So I've really enjoyed having those two options where I'm able to kind of forget about eBay and work on the ship, and then forget about the ship and work on eBay. It's really worked out well for me thus far. However, my thinking on that has recently changed. I started thinking about the possibility of going full-time with my eBay business probably the later half of 2019. My eBay business was starting to expand. My inventory was starting to expand. I was starting to see more and more sales on eBay. And I started to think about the possibility of maybe one day making this something that I could do full-time. However, at that point in time, I really wasn't ready to commit to doing that because I still really did enjoy my actual full-time job. I enjoyed being out on the ocean, traveling around the world, seeing all those different countries. So I wasn't quite ready to make that transition just yet. But I did kind of put that in the back of my mind, started to give that a little bit more thought. I went back to my full-time job the end of September 2019. And I worked from September through the beginning of January 2020. So about this time last year, I got back home from my shipping job. That hitch kind of changed my perspective in terms of how much I liked that full-time job. That was a very long hitch. Not in terms of the actual length, more in terms of the work that was involved with that hitch. The cargoes that we carried were a lot harder than normal. The work that was going on the ship at that time was a lot harder than normal. I really wasn't enjoying my time away working on the ship as much as I had before. So when I got home from that trip, like I said, January 2020, I really started to think about the idea of possibly going full-time with my eBay business at some point in the near future. I sat down with my family, talked with them about it. I came up with 3 goals that I wanted to accomplish before pursuing this idea any further. The 3 biggest goals that I had in mind at the time were I wanted to pay off all my debt, which fortunately I don't have much debt. The only real debt that I have is my school loan and my car payment, so I wanted to completely pay those off. Plus, I also wanted to save up enough money where I'd be able to put a really good down payment on a house at some point in the future. And the logic behind that was if I was going to try and go full-time with my eBay business, I wanted to have as few bills as possible. Obviously, you're never going to get rid of all your bills, but I wanted to have as few bills as possible, as minimum of a monthly payment as possible, to kind of make it so that the eBay business wouldn't be as stressful. I wouldn't have to make as much money per month, so it would be a little bit less stressful if I was able to accomplish all 3 of those goals. So from January through the end of May, I'm at home running my eBay business, giving this some more and more thought, starting to really like the idea of transitioning into full-time with my eBay store, my eBay business. And the end of May is when I have to shut down my eBay store and return back to my full-time job. In the past, during this time period, I'm kind of ready to shut down my eBay store. Kind of ready to get back to my actual full-time job. However, this past time was different. I really wasn't looking forward to shutting my eBay store down, going back to my actual full-time job. I really wanted to stay home, continue doing eBay. However, it just wasn't realistic at the time. So I ended up shutting my eBay store down, returning to my full-time job. I believe that was mid-June of this past year. I returned to my full-time job, and this past trip that I did was much longer than expected. I ended up working from mid-June through late November. I got home right before Thanksgiving. And that trip was a lot different than what I'd experienced in the past, where I was literally nonstop thinking about Pokemon, thinking about my eBay store, thinking about my eBay business, thinking about the possibility of going full-time with my eBay business. Obviously, this was during the time period where Pokemon absolutely went crazy with the pricing. This was during the time period where Logan Paul had his first edition base box break, and I was stuck on a ship in the middle of the ocean, missing all that. Kind of made for a long trip, just because I was constantly thinking about getting back home, getting my eBay business back up and running, thinking about everything that I had to do to go full-time with my eBay business. Really giving that a lot of thought. Texting my family back and forth throughout this whole process, talking to them about the idea of going full-time with my eBay business. And that trip was, like I said, I worked from mid-June through late November. So that trip was much longer than I had ever thought it would be. It was just under 6 months. So that's about equal to 2 trips that I normally do, because like I said, normally work between 3 and 4 months. This trip I did about 6 months, so it's about 1.5 to 2 of my what I call normal trips. So obviously the plus side of that is I made a lot more money in this one trip than I thought I would make. So when I got back home late November, sat down with my family again and kind of reviewed those 3 goals that I had initially set out back in January. I had banked a lot more money than I thought I would, and then I sold off my 3 booster boxes, the 2 unlimited base set boxes and the unlimited fossil set booster box. And between working for 6 months and selling those 3 boxes, that kind of got me to where I wanted to be in terms of being able to pay off my school loan, being able to pay off my car payment and having enough money saved up in the bank to eventually purchase a house. Hopefully that'll be at some point later this year. But anyway, that one trip plus that booster box sale really got me to where I needed to be. At this point in time, I was basically nonstop thinking about that possibility. By the time I got home, my mind was pretty much made up that I would attempt to go full-time with my eBay business. Talked with my family some more about that. Surprisingly, my mom was so supportive of that idea, which I was quite surprised by. But she was all on board with that idea. I think it was because she really doesn't like the actual job that I have, being away from home for such long periods of time, which that does get tough. You kind of just put your home life on hold, go back to work for 3-4 months, and then pop back up at home after being away for 3-4 months. So that does get tough after a while. Definitely starting to get sick of that. Want to try and do something where I'm home more often. But anyway, so I get back home from that trip, talk to my family some more about that, and my mind's pretty much made up. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Fully intend to pursue my eBay business and my eBay store full time. Now, it really hasn't hit me just yet because, like I said, I normally work 3-4 months and then get 3-4 months off at home. This past trip I worked 6 months, so I'll probably receive, if I was going back to work, I'd probably be home December, January, February, March, probably April. So I'd probably go back to work mid to late April. So I've only been home for about 2 months. So it really hasn't hit me yet that I'm probably not going to be going back to work, or definitely not going to be going back to work just yet. Really hasn't hit me yet because I really haven't made that transition fully. My health insurance and all the benefits that are included with my full-time job are good for 6 months after I get off the ship. So that stuff I won't have to worry about for a while. So I won't think about that for a while. And like I said, I'm still technically on vacation from working. So it really hasn't hit me yet, but I have accidentally mentioned this within a few of my videos before posting this video. So I did want to come out and do a whole video dedicated to this subject, the fact that I am planning on pursuing my eBay business full-time. Really hoping, really thinking that this will work. However, the biggest reasoning behind my decision to do this is because I've been literally nonstop thinking about this, the possibility of going full-time, for quite some time now, and probably going on about a year. And it's getting to the point where I just need to give it a shot and see if it works. If anything, just get it out of my system that I know, no, it doesn't work. But I just need to get it out of my system and know whether or not it actually works. Personally, I do believe that it actually can work. I think I can. It is a possibility for me to do this. It would obviously involve a pretty substantial pay cut in terms of going from my actual full-time job plus eBay, the money that I make on eBay, to just going to the money that I make on eBay. That'll be a fairly substantial pay cut for me. However, I'm not concerned about that at all. I think I can make enough money to pay all my bills, make a little bit extra to enjoy life. Really not concerned about that. Plus, the pay cut comes with something. I'll take the pay cut, but it comes with something that I really enjoy doing, have a lot of fun doing, and really don't consider to be actual work. Like I literally work on eBay usually 7 days a week, doing something eBay related 7 days a week. Like I said, something eBay related every day of the week. Usually don't do too much over the weekends. However, I will put in a couple hours, 5-6 hours, basically every day During the weekdays, it's basically nonstop eBay, kind of like an actual job, Monday through Friday, working on the business, and then even the weekends, put a couple hours in here and there. So I really don't mind putting in all those hours. It really doesn't feel like work to me because, like I said, it's something that I really, really enjoy doing. So it doesn't quite feel like actually working. So I really don't mind that. Really hoping it does work out. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on kind of my thought process and everything as it gets closer to the time that I am supposed to go back to work. As of now, I'm not. I don't know if I can say I'm officially unemployed and working for myself because I've told all my family and I've told everyone that I work on the ship, the actual ship with. They all kind of knew it was coming because I've been working on this same ship with all these same people for quite some time. They've all known about the eBay business and how I've been growing that, how I've wanted to go full time with that. This past trip, I told them that I probably wasn't going to be coming back because I wanted to kind of pursue this and see if this would work out. So I told all them that I wasn't going to be coming back. I haven't officially quit and told the company that I work for, just because I do want to. So I don't have to actually quit until about a month before I'm supposed to go back to work. So I have about another month to think about this some further and make sure this is actually what I want to do. As of now, absolutely, I can't see anything changing to the point where I change my mind about this. But I just kind of want to hold on to that life ring, if you will, as long as possible. So I haven't told them just yet. So I guess I can't say I can't say I'm unemployed and working for myself just yet. But I will keep you guys updated on that whole process and kind of maybe try and do some more videos on my eBay business side of things and just kind of different stuff that's going on with that whole side. The good news for you guys is you'll definitely be able to see more videos from me. That's another one of my biggest goals for this year is to kind of improve my YouTube channel, make my channel better, start learning some editing, just kind of making my videos better. But yeah, so you guys will be able to watch more videos from me. Hopefully it does work out. I've got my fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Definitely keep you updated on this whole journey of mine. Super excited about it. Also kind of nervous about it too, because I am really hoping it does work out. If it doesn't work out, it won't be the end of the world for me, because within my industry, it is really easy to get a job, fortunately. So if this doesn't work out, it won't be a huge loss because I'll be able to hop right back to work. Obviously, it'll be a different ship than what I'm used to, but they're all basically the same. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. Hope you guys are excited, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.